thank you all. I know I said that I didn't want anyone out there with me, but I don't think I would have got my time if I didn't have everyone there. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So why Barbarian?
We do a decent job at honoring our veterans and those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice so that we can be here today and enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy. But what about their forefathers? And what about our earlier ancestors that came before them? What about the initial evolutionary hunters so that we can have our origin stories that are scattered all throughout the world? What about the price that they paid so that we could be here today? So Barbarian is a time that we test ourselves and we remind ourselves that we're built for strength and we're built for capacity, that we're built to endure physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. It's a time that we get to honor the legacy of our ancestors so that we can enjoy the spoils of the modern world. That is a pretty badass feeling. So Barbarian evolved into a rite of passage for my young boys and for any tribesmen and tribeswoman that joins one of my ancestral companies, if they so choose. It's a time that they get to test themselves and remind themselves what they're capable of, what's possible, what sort of courage that they have to complete Barbarian. Barbarian can take anywhere from a couple of hours to 6 or 8 hours. Anyone can do it. Anyone can will themselves through it. And when you get through it, you realize not only is this the hardest thing you've ever done, but anything is possible. So when there's a simple marketing, supply chain, or accounting problem that somebody has, you have to remind yourself that this person has completed Barbarian. They are a barbarian. And this person is capable of anything. We are getting ready to do Barbarian. So what we're looking at in front of us, 70-pound kettlebells in each hand. We have 120 pounds on top of the sled. We have 70 pounds of weight in the backpack right here, and we have 20 pounds of ankle weight. The Barbarian ground rules. Here they go. Number 1, no sitting on the sled. Number 2, this sled behind me has to start over the lip in the garage, and when you're done with all the implements in hand, you have to cross that lip before you are done. You're gonna wanna let the kettlebells down beforehand, but if you do, you just screwed yourself. So make sure that sled gets over the lip. Number 3, the backpack can never come off. You can set the kettlebells down to rest, but if that backpack comes off, you're done. There could be no better day to become a barbarian. This is your rite of passage. Do this for you, do this for your tribe, and do this to honor our ancestors. What do we do? Time to war!
That was awesome. Make sure you can get your time. Go. Great job. Go, man, go! Go, man, go! Go, Brian! Go, Brian!
You gotta push right here. Come on, I know you want your time. Dig deep.
Come on, man.
There it is. Let's go.
Right in front. Let's go. Go.
I'm gonna sit down there with the box. I've been here the whole time.
That was crazy.
That's awesome, bro. Hour 17?
So, bro, you got a world record out to the gate.
What did I get?
Dude, out to the gate, you were like, it was 22 or 24 minutes. I don't know how you made it out there, though, so quick. Because you blew us away. Your cardio and your capacity to go for that long out to the gate.
I couldn't keep up with you in the truck.
It was 125 minutes at the halfway mark. That was incredible. So then the capacity started to catch up on the way back.
Yeah. Thank you all. I know I said that I didn't want anyone out there with me, but I don't think I would have got my time if I didn't have everyone there. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So yeah, Brian Vincent made that look really easy, and actually makes me feel like a little bitch when I did mine. But yeah, it's different for everyone. So like, it's all relative. So it depends on how hard you want to push. You know, so I think he paced it well. When I did it, it took a piece of my soul, and I think it does for most of us. But he crushed it today.
Barbarian, everybody's barbarian is what they make of it. It doesn't matter if it takes you an hour, 30 minutes, or 5 hours, you make it your own. That's what Barbarian's like. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Yeah, just about participating in Barbarian, I mean, I kind of went into it thinking it would just be another workout. I just cruised through it. I had a set time I wanted to do it in. Everything that went down, I was just like ankle weights falling off, strap breaking. Like I was just getting super pissed about it. When it got more difficult, I just felt like, you know, I'm doing this for myself and to prove that I can do it, but also like I'm doing it for the people around me. The fact that they were there made it possible that I could do it, because I completely accepted that like the goal I set was very high and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the tribe around me. They want the absolute best for you, and that by putting you through this trial, they want you to bring out the best part of yourself, and I think that's really why we do it. It's put up as a workout, but it's really like a complete emotional, physical, spiritual experience in some instances, just to push yourself that much, and it is what you make of it. 110%, and it was great.
A lot of people make it back. Some people don't make it back. For those that do make it back, boy, do we have a celebration waiting for you. We've been cooking, smoking, barbecuing, prepping, and drinking barbaric drinks along the way to get ready to welcome you back as a person that will never be the same, to celebrate what you've just done, the gift that you've given yourself, the hardest thing that you've ever done, the new potential that you've created in yourself, the new value, the strength that you've realized. And so we generally head out on the lake, on the boat, on the jet skis, and we're just laughing and talking and bonding and connecting. There are no phones in sight, and we are just having a great time connecting with nature, shirts off, under the sun, in the water. After that, we generally head back to the lodge, we do some cold plunging, and then we feast. You're always gonna see people connecting around the table, enjoying the feast, enjoying the celebration, enjoying this rite of passage that has once again connected us and strengthened us. For anybody who's in my inner circle tribe, my closest friends, my family, any of my ancestral companies, gets an invitation to do this. That is what we do. That is how we do it. LiverKing out.